Good morning, Buick GMC sales team. This is Milo. Megan will be here in just a moment, but I wanted to tell everybody Happy Wednesday.
Oh, well, excuse me, Milo. I'm so sorry. He's been wanting to say hello for quite some time. Well, let's get started. This is Megan Lang, your Buick GMC District Sales Manager, here again with another morning update. Now, I don't have too many reminders as I think I sent them all out yesterday, so let's talk about something different today. Let's talk about something I've been observing. One thing that I'm beginning to realize more and more is that we're losing focus on what we have control over. It happens without even realizing it. We begin going down this downward spiral of thought, and we begin to focus on the things that are wrong. Our truck inventory is too low. Target production is fluid and inconsistent, and it's difficult to predict. Many of your staffing is limited, and some of you are forced to be wearing multiple hats. And the incentives are not strong enough, they're never strong enough, and the competition has better leases. As I listen to these complaints, I internalize them myself. I begin to think that we're setting up these excuses to allow us to fail, instead of looking for reasons of why we should succeed. What are these solutions that we can control to help us succeed? Now, we think about controlling our controllables, and with that, everything else will follow. We need to set a new course of our focus to focus on the areas of our job that we have 100% control over. You have to ask yourself, answer these questions for yourself. What does that look like for you and your dealership? But here are some things that I've thought of. One, being able to create a phenomenal online shopping experience. Two, responding to 100% of your leads with a very personalized reply, answering all their questions and really creating a connection with them through that lead. 3, knowing the product better than anybody else out there. Be willing and able to retake some center of learning courses about some product, whether that's truck or the new Encore GX. There's center of learning courses out there now, and the future training will be available by our phenomenal product trainer, Mark Olson. So keep a lookout for that. Now, I keep saying focus on SUV. SOS, Summer of SUV. Now, this is where a lot of our inventory is going to be housed. This is also the product segment that is the largest in the industry. So this will give us a really great advantage to be able to take this time to really learn about SUVs, learn about the buyers, the whys, the why nots, and develop a competitive advantage there. By knowing the competition better than anybody else, is another one that we can control. Our learning, our education. What does Buick GMC have to offer that the competition does not? Learn it, memorize it, figure out that messaging for your customer, and really take it to heart, because they will too. And the two ones that I think of more than anything is maintaining a positive attitude and supporting everybody on our team and helping uplift everybody. This isn't an easy time. Let's be honest. This is difficult for a lot of people in many different ways. We're all interpreting this situation differently. Being able to support one another and have a positive attitude will go a very long way. As our focus shifts, so will our results. And then for my current leaders out there, when you focus on circumstances that are outside of our control or your control, the team will also follow and also be focusing on circumstances outside of the control. As a team, we need to decide to focus our attention on things that we can control to continue moving forward. Speaking of things we can control, one of the things that we can control is better understanding our customers. Now, to help understand our customers, I wanted to share some of my thoughts on Buick and GMC as they work together to share this premium space. But to do so, I'm going to take a step away from the automotive world and step into the shoe world. So, 2 brands that come to me that both sell shoes, footwear, Timberland and Tory Burch. Now, if you think of those 2 brands, they're 2 very distinctive target audiences, but they both sell comfortable, high quality, stylish footwear. Now, I took a couple images of their Instagrams These are photos of the customers posted and tag the company in. And so you can take a look at these photos, you begin to see the different lifestyles each of these customers have. So if you think about it, Timberland is like our GMC and Tory Burch is like our Buick. We tend to talk about GMC a lot. So let's take a moment and chat about Buick. Buick is a #1 female brand in the industry. And did you know 74% of owners of a Buick are brand new to Buick. And according to a 2019 women's car buying report, a dealer's website is the #1 site women uses when researching and buying a car. Now, take a second, think about your website. Think about the home page, think about the listing page, think about the detail page. The 3 main pages, anybody will go on your website. Now, when you're thinking about these pages, envision that you are a Buick shopper. Does the home page allow you to gather all the information you need about a Buick, or at least guide you down the next steps of your shopping journey? Is it personalized to your needs, your wants? Now, these are functionality that the website can absolutely do, but it takes time and dedication to make sure that you're following the basics of managing the website appropriately to develop these personalized experiences for every customer. But another thing about women is that they're 50% more likely to be influenced by positive reviews found on their dealership. So another thing that we can't control other than the website is how we respond to reviews. How can they improve? Just think about ways that we can what we can control about our reviews and how we can leverage that to entice people to come in and engage with us, to build a relationship with our dealership. So these 2 brands are positioned to meet the needs of 2 distinct customers, Buick and GMC. Now envision the lifestyles of a Buick customer versus the lifestyles of a GMC customer. Based on their lifestyle, they may have different needs and preferences and how they want to engage with the dealership. So thinking about that, what are some things that you can do to address these needs and preferences? Just your thought. This is 100% on you. You decide. The other thing is there's no one size fits all approach, especially when we're talking about shoes. Everyone wears different sizes. There's no one size fits all approach when selling a vehicle. So, is there a one size fits all approach when responding to leads? If the Buick customer is more likely to be coming from a brand outside of Buick, they may need additional attention, additional resources, and more information of why buy the Buick. So you can't list out several reasons why to buy a Buick. Your customers certainly won't be able to list them out either. So this goes back into controlling our controllables and focusing on product knowledge and really understanding what is so fantastic about the inventory we have on the ground today. That's all I have for you today, Buick and GMC fam. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Talk to you again soon.